Hey guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, as you can see, I'm making a new call out video about Bailey. And, well, I just want to tell you what Bailey's been doing ever since she got her YouTube channel terminated. So, here's what I'm going to read to you guys. Hashtag everyone. This is why I hate blank morons like this idiot here. YouTube, please terminate this channel for violating community guidelines of online harassment. Please, this person is a danger to the YouTube community. Um, Bailey, how am I danger to the YouTube community? What did I ever do, Bailey? How am I danger to the YouTube community? How am I violating the community guidelines? That's just really irrelevant. Really irrelevant, Bailey. All because I said this to you 4 months ago. Because you can't win, and I can still beat you with my laugh, but this was 4 months ago, Bailey. My God. Here's some more, guys. If you want to read that, you can. But let me see what I can tell you. All I know is that this person really does blank job of talking hateful blank about me with other people. She is one of Kansas Soda's haters against me. Uh-huh. How was I talking hateful about you, Bailey? Come on. Do you have proof of that? I was talking towards you. Yes, I was talking about you with other people. I was not being hateful about you. But you just don't care. Why is this person mean to you? There's a lot of reasons. No matter what I say to this idiot, all he or she does is just say every insult comeback that I can't even imagine to fight off of. Yeah, okay, Bailey. Yeah, okay. Sure. Here's some more, guys. Um, she thinks we're talking about her nonstop when we're really not. And this person thinks that Bailey isn't heartless, but she is a heartless person. Oh, guys, look at this. Here's what I'm going to read to you. Also, what school you went. Why should I share that with you? Um, Bailey, you shared your phone number to the random stranger, but because you shared your phone number to the random stranger, and the photo. Those photos were the exact same photos from Instagram. We're gonna get to that. Um, Bailey was just taking care of something on her Instagram page. Um, she had to go through her selfie photos to delete them so she can blame it more on Eddie. We can get to that here. You see this, guys? That didn't come off from my Instagram page. Yeah, it did, Bailey. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Eddie had to upload that on his YouTube channel because he was trying to get through your thick skull. And look what she said. Nope. She's lying. She is a liar. Your phone gallery saves those photos, okay? But you upload them on your social media account. And you made it public to the whole world, Bailey. But you're lying. You're blaming on Eddie for this. Um, I don't know why this has got to do with her parents. Okay, what does a Microsoft got to do with your photos, Bailey? That don't make any sense. I just covered that up to for safety issues. Here's some more, guys. This is just all irrelevant. Here's some more. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. Oh! These photos here that Eddie stole from my phone's photo gallery. Bailey, those photos were from your Instagram account. We had the screenshot of it. A friend of mine has the screenshot proof. I don't have it, but she has it. He or she has it, whatever. My friend has it. It's in their computer. And here's some more. Yes, I was checking my phone for something. I was trying to find a certain IP address from my phone, but that part confused me. So instead I went into my phone's general info, and now I screenshot something else. For any of those examples, Eddie could have used a special hacking tool to get to one of those things to access my phone. Bailey, he doesn't even know those things. That's no. Let's look it up online. Oh, here's what I looked up on. This is not possible. If you still if you still don't believe me, then look it up for yourself, guys. This is not a Photoshop, and this is not a video edit. This has nothing to do with your phone, Bailey. They can identify your city, region, or internet service provider, but they cannot see your exact home address or name. Oh yeah, an internet protocol address is simply a public digital label, much like a mailing address used to route data across the internet. While knowing an IP address does not grant access to your photos, text, or accounts, malicious actors can use it as a starting point to target you in other ways. There's you can look that up. You can look them on these links here yourself. Okay. You can read all this, guys, if you want to. See, Bailey doesn't get this. Why is your mobile phone is generally safe? Mobile phones are inherently difficult to target via IP addresses due to a network technology called carrier-grade network address translation. When you use mobile data, 5G, 4G, your cellular provider places your phone behind a secure gateway. You share a single public IP address with hundreds of other mobile users simultaneously, because the carrier constantly shifts and maps these connections. An outside hacker cannot directly route an attack to your specific device. Furthermore, your mobile IP address is dynamic. It changes automatically every time you switch cell towers, turn on airplane mode, or restart your device. Real ways phones actually get hacked. If a phone is genuinely compromised, it is almost never because of an IP leak. It happens through malicious links and downloads, clicking on phishing links, or downloading unsafe, unverified apps that install spyware. Compromised accounts, someone guessing or stealing credentials for your Apple ID or Google account, physical address, Physical access, I mean, not address. Someone physically holding your phone and installing tracking software. How to protect your privacy. Turn on airplane mode for 10 seconds. Disconnecting and reconnecting forces your mobile network to assign you completely brand new IP address. Use a virtual private network. A reputable VPN hides your actual phone IP by masking it with the IP address of secure remote server. Avoid public Wi-Fi without protection. Hackers frequently snoop on unsecured coffee shop or airport networks to harvest connection device IPs. Update your software. Keep your phone's operating system update to patch any security vulnerabilities that network scanners might look for. You see, guys, Bailey doesn't want to look it up because she thinks that we're wrong and she's right. Eddie could have used a special hacking tool to get to one of those things that access my phone. Like, here's my guess. Nobody really knows what kind of hack tool from the internet he used, but that involves getting access to my phone's gallery. But, you know, it really doesn't make any sense, Bailey. It really doesn't make any sense. What is up with you with this hacking IP address thing? That don't make any sense. Look at this. It really doesn't make any sense at all. And look. Dude. Oh, the drama. I waste my entire time trying to explain so hard to you what Eddie exactly did, and yet you don't get it? Oh, excuse me. Why? Just blank why? I deliberately showed every inch of everything I could to define what I can and show and tell you from, and yet you don't get it. We don't get it. You don't get it, Bailey. You literally don't get it. Look what Bailey said. Oh, I don't need to see that. She doesn't want to see that because she doesn't want to admit that she's wrong. She doesn't want to admit that she's wrong. And because of that, she thinks that's a Photoshop. Wait, yeah, that's it. Baby! That's why. It's this new one right here, right? Yes, that one. Do you have a YouTube so I can subscribe to you? Uh-huh. Where did you get that screenshot, Bailey? Where did you get that screenshot? Where did you get that screenshot? I want to know where you get that one screenshot. Bailey, where did you get this screenshot? I want to know where you got this screenshot from. From Ellie's channel here. I would strongly recommend you not say nothing to her at all. Not a comment of anything. I've already realized that I hate her as much time as I can count. And she's also one of Ken of Soda's haters too. I heard they are sisters. Alright, Bailey. Well, I think you have a YouTube channel, but you do not want to tell us. Because I want to know where you get that link from. Oh, here's some more. Good for them, but I don't care. I have no need to interact with them anymore since I lost both of my channels. However, I don't feel safe of making another channel because I fear I will get hunted by Ellie or Eddie or Max. Really? Hunted? You mean haunted. Bailey, you do not make any sense. I think you have a secret YouTube channel that you can't tell us. You're scared that we're going to call you out on your other YouTube channel. All they care about is keeping me out of the YouTube community's existence, which makes me feel like about that it's total selfish, that it's stupid, hateful like them, hog both the internet and the YouTube at the same time, and that's just ain't healthy either. Bailey, how are we hogging the internet? How are we hogging the internet and the YouTube at the same time? How are we hogging that? That don't make any sense, Bailey. We are not hogging the internet and the YouTube at all. If we're hogging it, we have the internet to ourselves. But we're not hogging it. That doesn't make any sense, Bailey. Also, again, sorry for being rationally hard on you, but I lose every little amount of impatience when somebody shows me something that I am not used to seeing of what's not important. You know, you should... My God. You know, that screenshot that this person sent to you is important. But you don't care, Bailey. You don't care. When you reacted made me realize you're pretty sensitive too. Same goes for me. I'm really sensitive myself. Oh, guys, look here. However, I'm very sensitive for hateful things like call-out videos and hateful people talking ugly blank about me. Because, like, those haters have, like, zero tolerance of nothing about me. They act like they do, but in reality, they don't. Bailey? What are you talking about? We know everything about you, Bailey. You've been doing this since you were 18, 19 years old. You've been doing this for a very, very long time. We have our rights to talk about you, but we're not doing it 24/7. You're still obsessed with us. We really know about you, Bailey. We really do. In reality, we really do, Bailey. Don't say we don't, because we do. Oh, here's some more. Yeah, however, I don't really care that Eligard fan makes more hateful call-out videos about me and using that same old screenshots over and over in new videos. I really don't care. Sometimes I realize I just waste my energy on idiots for those who don't listen. Can we stop calling her Eligard fan? You also might don't like when somebody calls you fan, you know? But I did saw a whole video and I came across you defending a PDF. Don't get mad. I'm curious why. If you don't want to talk about that, that's fine with me. You know, there's a lot of screenshot evidence what you've been doing over these years, Bailey. We can keep talking. We can keep making a video about you whenever we want, because that's our rights. Oh, here's some more. Basically, she can't pose as a fictional video game character forever. How else do you think that that I should call her Ellie? Normally, I call her Eligard fan because she's girl fanatic opposing a Minecraft story mode character and getting everyone to believe it's actually her. Her name is actually Ellie in real life. Okay, well, let's continue on. And I'm not going to even talk about it or get involved with that subject of this topic anymore. That part is off of my subject bucket list. We chewed that guy off. That guy, he was really disgusting. But, you know, he's not supposed to be on the internet. and yet he's on there. But he reported my Discord messages for bullying or harassment. I'm not going to show that. It's on Ellie Gar's video. Can we pick this up a little later? I really need to eat. I'll let you know when I'm free to text. Okay. But feel free to send me a text on my phone number if I don't answer my Instagram. Okay, I will if I see any new updates from Ellie. Oh, here's some more, guys. All I know is I don't really care of what she does about me. Don't tell her anything, but she doesn't know that both my YouTube channels have been terminated forever. She does. It's in her video, by the way. I saw it. Yeah, okay, whatevs. I don't really care what she says about me. Yeah, okay, whatevs. It sounds like you don't actually believe her, Bailey. Actually, we did. Actually, we do know that your YouTube channel got terminated. Here's some more. I don't really care what she says about me. She can use the same old screenshots for new call-out videos she makes. I still don't care. I already hate her and Eddie and Max and Ken altogether. So I don't care if they vent about me 24/7 with same old screenshots and new call videos. I don't care. They're just ruthless as a bunch of blank blanks. Bailey! Bailey! Really? I don't care if they vent about me 24/7 with the same old screenshots and new call videos. Bailey, we're not doing that 24/7. You think we're doing this 24/7 without sleeping? Bailey. Missy. No. We're not doing that 24/7. We have a life outside the internet. You got it all wrong, Missy. Oh, guys, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Really, Bailey, you're still obsessed with us. Oh, guys, look at this. Look what Bailey said back in August. Hey, everyone. So, want to apologize for the tagging, but I wanted to point out something. I am so getting sick and blank tired of Candace Soda constantly laughing hysterically like a crazy, stupid, blank, and snobbish brat she is. She has zero respect for people and me who have mental disorder or disability and laughing at messages, aka my messages, of how I'm trying to express my reaction to people. However, her constantly laughing like a snobby blank she is does not give her any respect to laugh at me or my messages of how I say things when I am emotionally angry or at someone. Like, I so do not tolerate Candace Soda's behavior of how she does this about me because of her constant laughing about me and my messages and how I express them to people on YouTube. Okay, Bailey, constantly. Since when Candace Soda's been doing that constantly? She's not doing that constantly. You know, you're making excuses about your disability. Excuses. You're saying you're expressing your feelings about people. Bailey, you are talking crap behind their back. Though if Candace Soda has any parents that she has somewhere on Facebook, which I'm hoping so, maybe if they do, or any step-parents or anyone that's in charge of her, they need to realize what she and her haters are doing about me is really unacceptable. Because I'm not going to tolerate any of this behavior of hers and her fans against me, especially with one of her fan haters, such as Blake Boy 69, or as I like to call him, Blake Boy for short. Oh, um, really, Bailey, really. He's been constantly stalking me and causing trouble against me when he started grabbing my attention just to make me attack him. At first start of the very first place, I didn't even mess with him since I didn't even knew about his channel. But ever since he started making videos about me and stealing images of my face and using them for crucial and terrible blank photoshopping means everything he's done about me has been awfully hectic and crazy. It just infuriates me so hard that his parents needs to be involved of what he and his online friends are doing with him is really wrong and need to have his channel deleted and have his parents take away whatever piece of technology he has from him because of his damaging behavior about me. He so needs to deserve it. And as for the stupid, crazy video that Can of Soda made about me, I just can't blank stand of how she left everything I said when I tried to express stuff. It's just heartless of Can to constantly laugh at something of what I express. She needs to be punished too and have her technology taken away as well. Okay, Bailey, listen here. Can of Soda is an adult. You cannot tell her what to do. And Blake Boy, he was just calling you out because of what you did. You really can't tell her, his parents, that he needs his technology taken away. I don't see anything wrong what he did, okay? He was just making a call-out video about you because he was being truthful. Oh, yeah. And, do you remember you told me I need my technology taken away 2 years ago, Bailey? Well, we're adults here. You cannot tell an adult what to do by telling them that they need their technology away. I live alone, Bailey. And basically you telling me I needed my technology taken away 2 years ago? Oh my gosh, Bailey. Really? Really? Candace is an adult. You can't tell another adult what to do. Oh, guys. Look. Bailey is a racist. This is not my photo. This is not my screenshot. I sometimes feel like I hate this blank user so much for copying my profile pic. If you guys see this user that had the same profile pic as mine a while ago, do not ever comment, message, or private message this user, or do not follow this user, nor do not subscribe to this user's YouTube channel ever. This blank tried to copy my profile pic and refuses to change it, so whatever you do, don't ever speak or follow this blank on Instagram. I freaking hate it. That character for not changing their profile pic and refusing to listen. Whoa, Bailey. Whoa. You're a racist, Bailey. You're being a racist. My God. Oh, here's some more, guys. Have you downloaded Roblox yet? Not yet. I will download it in a few hours. I forgot to download it. Well, whenever you download it, please do so. Alright, next time don't force anyone. Got that? I'm doing this for you only. Bailey, she was forcing people to download what she had on their phone, like Roblox, Minecraft, Discord, this and that, blah blah blah. She was forcing every bunch of people to download this and that on their phone that she has on their phone. It doesn't work like that, Bailey. If they don't want to download this or that, that's their choice. You can't force them to download this or that, yada yada yada. Oh, look at this, guys. I have trouble getting jobs because my mom believes that it takes listening skills and redirection, and it's really difficult for me to do any of those things in a job. Yeah, it is. Well, because you can't get a job. You just can't have a job, Bailey. You know you just can't handle a job. Oh, here's this. Here's some more. I wanted to try to do online work, but my mom thinks I would have to have special training for that, which that would be complicated to deal with. Well, yeah, that's true. Your mom's right. You really do. True, but I wouldn't exactly know how to rep my listening skills for it. Yeah, you admit that you are not a very good listener. Hmm. Oh, here's some more, guys. Um, you need to be patient. You have to listen. You are a grown woman. I know, but sadly, I'm full of energy no matter what. So sometimes I don't know when to slow down or what to do. It's really hard, like for reals. Mm-hmm. You never listen, Bailey. You're a grown ass woman and you're 30 years old. Well, you really need to listen to them. If you really want a job, you have to do it, or you will never have a job. Listening is like really tough and a lot of pressure for me, and it can be emotionally stressful and overwhelming for me, especially for a 30-year-old grown woman with a disability and verbal autism and speech language processing disorder. Okay, you guys, she's still saying that she has autism, and she's making excuses about her disability still. She can function fine because she doesn't have autism. Oh, guys, look, that's also a personal thing, so don't tell it to anyone else, please. Like, seriously, do not share that out on the internet to anyone. Oops, too late, Bailey. But you basically told the whole world about your disability. You just clearly don't understand how the internet works, Bailey. But you know, you make excuses about your disability and you're saying you have autism when you don't. You can function fine. I get it, but at least try a bit. If not, that's okay. Nah, I just don't think I'm gonna attempt anything throughout my self life. But usually my dad has his ways of helping me to get money through. Though sometimes I might get paid, or sometimes I might get government money too. Um, well, Bailey, if you're on SSI, you're not allowed to work, and you're not allowed to save money. If you're on SSDI, you can go to work, you can get a job, and you can save up some money. Oh, guys, here's something. Morning, Bay. Even though I love you, I feel like you say things that are mean and hurtful and aren't true. You upset me so much because you say you are an adult, but you act like a spoiled child. You say you want to live by yourself and be independent, but you don't want to do what it takes to take care of yourself and your own animal. You quit walking Milo every day, which made him sad. You slept all day long and left him alone all outside with no human um interactions, that he got too excited whenever anyone paid him any attention. You were being selfish and didn't care that he needed you to take care of him. You got help taking care of him. You got help taking care of him. I took him to the groomers, Miss Sandra and Margaret, and at something Valley, and all of them said Milo had a lot of trouble behaving. Like, you have trouble behaving. Um, he bit people. nipped at people and growled and lunged at people who tried to help him, just like you do. You were very anxious, rude, and ugly to the vet staff on Monday. Both you and Milo treated others badly when all everyone wanted to do is help you. You believe, there's the word, believe, everything your dad says, which is why you don't have your very own apartment in Ellsworth now, which you have qualified for. You tell me and others that your dad knows you have autism, and that is why you don't live in Villaro anymore. You see, the bold word knows. When Bailey doesn't have autism, because Bailey claims that she has, but she doesn't. That is why you don't live in Villaro anymore. You were the one who got ugly at Cindy at Villaro and lost your lease. You and your dad think it's all Cindy's fault, but that's not true. You cannot talk to people and treat people so rudely like you did to Cindy and at Dr. Molly and her staff. Your behavior and your neglect of taking care of your own animal and causing a scene at the veterinary at vet I can't even read that. At the relative got Milo all anxious, and also at the grooming and kennels in the past year. I'm sorry, I can't even read this, guys. It's very hard for me to read. He sensed your anxiety, and he responded by snapping, lunging, and biting and nipping others. You did not follow this schedule, and you neglect his care. You also ignored his needs and didn't train him. No, you would rather um oh, you no. Okay. Oh, here we go. You would rather stay up all night playing games on your phone and sleep all day, leaving Milo and others out of your life. Then you expect others to do what you want. This childish and that's childish and selfish. I'm so ugly to you, and you can trust me, and you can't trust me that you can now go live in your dad's camper. He is always right and does everything right and knows you that he can take care of you and help you. You can't treat me or others so ugly anymore. You and your dad can figure out how to take care of you from now on. On June 3rd, you will go back to your dad's house and he can help you since I'm so bad at it. You can't come back to live with me again with any animal. I won't help you take care of your animals anymore. You can't come back to live with me with a phone that your dad manages. You don't follow rules anywhere, and you don't care about anyone else's feelings except your own. It was hard. It was harder for me to do the right thing for you and Milo. I don't appreciate your voice um telling me I'm a dog killer and abuser when you are the one who didn't take care of your own dog. Oh, oh, Bailey. Wow. Wow. You can't take care of yourself without help. You certainly can't take care of an animal without help. You and Dad can figure out how your life goes starting June 3rd, 2026. I'm done being treated like trash. I am your mother, and you have no respect for me. You don't have any gratitude for all the help I'm giving you by myself for the last 12 years. You need to take you need to take full responsibility for your own actions and words, and so does your dad. It's his turn to help you. You can be ugly to him, but not me anymore since I'm so stupid, Mom. Oh, burn! Burn! Your mom called you out, Bailey. She's right. She found out about you too late. But it was too little too late. She called you out, Bailey, and you exposed yourself to the whole world. Wow. Hey guys, here's some more. This is one of the reasons why my mom doesn't want me anymore by sounding like this and literally giving me away. I just don't know what else to do because of my mom being so controlling and stupid because of her rational choice of putting my dog down. Then my mom blames me for my behavior because she won't understand a blank thing I tell her and won't accept anything either. Whenever my crazy mother does stuff like this, it upsets me and my life very much harder. I freaking hate it. That's your problem, Bailey. That's your problem. You're the one that neglected your dog. You abused your dog. You haven't even taken care of your dog in a long time. I am really afraid of going back to my dad's place because on his end. I struggle so much of my socialization with him because of how he treats me when something bad happens or what I do around him. Like, for example, when I do something stupid or say something stupid for just about anything, he gets ugly with me and says the most harmful things to upset me and my feelings all at once. And I really don't want to be around that again anymore. Well, too bad, Bailey. So sad. You gotta live with your dad, Bailey. You the one who lost your apartment, but you are very rude. You just don't know when to behave. What I really, really want is that I hope one of my online friends can just genuinely take me in somehow. Because sometimes I can't stand neither of what my mom or dad does with me. I freaking hate it. Well, whose fault is that, Bailey? Whose fault is that? That's your own fault. Sorry for the tech, but please respect and understand my post. It's hugely important. P.S. I gotta stay in the U.S. country because I'm a U.S. citizen. Bailey, there are some U.S. citizens outside the USA. My goodness, Bailey. Being a U.S. citizen doesn't mean anything. There are U.S. citizens outside outside the USA. My gosh, Bailey. Well, anyways, that's all I got. Well, I'm bid you adieu, guys, and you'll have a great day.